a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. What? And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend, I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I just feel, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let me better. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your love and keep paying your bills. Now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But
it's just I'm not moving.
If you want to stay upgraded, stay with me. If not, we'll see what's out there.
So then if that's the case, so you want me to stay with you for these items and use you?
Not for them. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay. So then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle. My lifestyle is now contingent. My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment. Then what stops me from just staying with you for that?
Get married. You want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But realistically, that isn't making my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
That takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Like, I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car.
Is she serious?
Sponsor you
until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me, until I
more time.
This whole 2000.
Right. Toxic as fuck. I mean, I like to listen because my first reaction is always like, what the fuck is she talking about? That's the stupidest shit.
Still that.
But I like to listen to it over and over again to try to understand, and I still don't see it.
There's no understanding that, bro. Unless you still sucking that nigga dick, no.
Yo. I mean, like, where? All right, I guess I just want to understand the idea. Where does she get the notion that, okay, I'm with you, you put me in this area now, this lifestyle, your lifestyle that you live a very lavish life. You have beautiful condos, you drive Benzes, you got me you let me drive one of your Benzes, whatever. You're paying my condo and all of that, and we break up. That's not his ex-wife. I want to be very clear. There's no marriage, there's nothing. That is just boyfriend and girlfriend. And you guys don't work out, yet you still expect me to continue to pay the mortgage on the condo for you to live there, and you still expect me to pay for the car that you drive, which is a Mercedes-Benz in this case. Like, what gives her that idea that that's okay? Like, she's not the only one. Like,
there's women out there.
I've seen it. It's very common to the point where it's like, yo, like, let's say if me and my let's say me and my wife don't work out. Like, I'm not looking to date. I'm not looking to date nobody. If that's the energy that's going on out there, like,
I'm just allowing to call her.
I'm about to do a lot more than look. Watch this now. You know what? I could do something even better. But yeah, for me, it's just like, what is how does she get to that thought? Why is that okay in someone's mind? I guess that's my question.
We're gonna need a therapist for that one.
Because the shit is common. It's common as fuck. It is an expectation.
I think it's like just a sense of entitlement. To me, it's like, that's like saying, say like you got a high position at a job and you got fired. You're not gonna go up to the job and be like, no, you still gotta pay me this money. You still gotta give me these benefits and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know how you would think to have that mindset with your boyfriend at that. someone that you're not even married to. I don't know. To me, it's just like an entitlement thing. It's a toxic thing. It's just that those type of women just want to have everything and have the like just do the bare minimum. Feel me?
The shit that kills me is she's like, well, if he wants to take it back, then I have to destroy it. Like I'm gonna mess up the car, and I'm gonna mess up the condo if I have to give it back. Like I don't. Now I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like there's not men that don't entertain that. There's men with enough money in their pockets to where they'll entertain some bullshit like that. I mean, I can't picture it, but I'm not sitting on millions of dollars to blow, right? So, I don't know. To me, it's fucking stupid. It's for me. It looks like it's a scary world dating out there because the expectations is crazy. For me, it looked crazy. It looks ridiculous. For me, I feel like almost like even if you are successful and you're in the dating world, you should almost not reveal how successful you really are. I think you need to be as
concealed,
basic as possible. Like unless you with that person that was with you from high school or whatever, that's ride or dying. Cool, she or he is entitled to anything, marriage included.
Can't do that nowadays.
Marriage included, please.
Maybe our time growing up, yeah. But these chicks nowadays is totally different, man. You gotta understand, man. Women are making money at such high rate. They're living such a lifestyle before they even remotely even touch 20. Like you got dudes that are fucking flying and phew.
Yeah, the Instagram models and all of that. Yeah.
Different value of life. It's such a quick and at a young age. It's hard to combat that shit, dude. And then you got some of them who like actually are. I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm saying this in like an up-powering way because a lot of them are being investors.
No, talk your shit.
Like they're fucking shit up in the South. Boys, to a point that a lot of them business owners and homeowners like fucking real estate up. They not just no typical. You feel me? So like women they're living differently, bro. And it's like if you. Yo, the playing field for men is just fucking disgusting. I'm making bread, right, for my son so he don't have to play in the playing field where he has to compete with motherfuckers who are children of millionaires.
Yeah.
Do you understand how fucked up that is for my kid? Like, he's not gonna get he's gonna be like,
you better date the Liberian.
Mentally fucking ill because of all the problems with trying to date women and trying to appease them and shit. It's gonna get younger and younger. It's gonna get way more crazier. Technology gonna be just. I don't think this shit gonna get more concealed. I don't think it's gonna get any better.
No.
The shit it seems to just get younger. Everything seems to get younger to me. And it's freaking me out a little bit.
No, I mean,
these motherfuckers making money. How the fuck you a millionaire at like it's a few that was like 21. Now it's like 15, 16. 17, like what the fuck are you doing being a millionaire? This shit is next level. Mm-hmm. And it's all over a nice idea and their social media or marketing things the right way. Or they're knowing the platforms a certain type of way. It's crazy out this motherfucker.
That shit is just a huge turn off for me. Like she's a beautiful woman, a beautiful body, all of that.
Oh, let me say my side to the situation.
Look.
I got caught up in other shit. Okay, so basically what she was saying is this. Okay, hey, homie did that whole purchase of the condo. They were not. Alright, so the context that she gave on Fresh and Fit, she was thoroughly to explain the situation. So she basically was dating this guy for, I would say, a collective of 5 or 6 years. So in the beginning, I would say the first year, I don't know, he might have been a guy who was just doing whatever he's doing that focused on her on that level. But I guess they were talking or whatever the case may be, dating for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then it was just friends or just still continuing. But they started not dating. It was just
smash and grab.
She was in one of a broken home situation. I think she was in homeless, something of the sense. Yeah. And she was working somewhere in in one of the strip clubs, but in the back somewhere. And the guy she I guess worked her way up because he owned the club. And then she became a dancer. And then he started kind of taking care of helping her. However you want to say it. I would say helping until he started dating. Mm. I don't think he ever really looked at her like that. Yeah. After she explained the situation, from that hindsight, I can understand that she's not a good. If any fucking body in that predicament would take that.
Yeah.
She is all the way up.
No,
if you really think about it from the outside, you from a broken home type situation. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? You got job, like, nobody really care if you, whatever the case may be, broken home, whatever. And then you just pretty much get into you get a job at this spot.
Mm.
Then you end up doing this. Then you meet a guy who completely fucking, like, puts you on to, like, other than stripping, like, whatever work he was doing with the clubs or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You help him with that, and then he's like, then y'all gain a little situation. That's a come up to me. I don't even see it. And I can understand why the guy himself would not necessarily want anything from it. Yeah. He might not see it that way.
Yeah, he's a different...
Like because of the way it's explained, it didn't seem like he went in like, you're my wife, you're gonna be my wife and my girlfriend. I'm taking that down, and then 3 years later, it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't want to deal with you no more. And then he's paying. That shit's weird. But from the way she explained it, kind of like a taken care of situation. Then y'all might have like fucked. I don't even think they were in a relationship. I just think they fucked a few times. And it was like a thing at the moment. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't know how to say it. It's weird.
I get what you're saying, but
like, it's like a freaky-ish little like daughter. You know what I mean? Like father, like weirdish little. Then it went romantic. Then it put back into that weird fucking. It's weird to me.
It's trash.
But people who live that high life, that shit works for them, and I don't understand why. This is why we hear these weird stories. Well, he had sex. Like, what the fuck? Why would he have sex?
What do they call him men today? What do they call him men? Simps?
This is just
Simp? That's a simp. If you had to give a... It doesn't sound like he's down for it, though, because she's emotionally upset.
It was for a certain amount of time. It was for... the condo was for a year, and I think the car lease is about to be up. That she was saying. But she's making so much now that she's able to do... now.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
what she was saying is at the point when before all of this like popped off, because everything is kind of like recorded and put out, and then everything hits, then becomes hit the work. Okay, so prior to all this issue, she's like, I was like, stripping, like I was hustling, doing this, like doing multiple things to kind of like make money. But she's like, I was like not spending my money good. Like that shit was out. It was poor money management. I was renting cars, I was doing dumb shit. This is why I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, keep paying for this, because I'm not even capable of like holding this down because I'm not financially. And then it's like, as she started talking, it's like, you're not as much of a, because you're admitting these things. Like, women who are, the way she sounded in that video, you would not expect a woman like her to say that. And this is where they're like, hold on. Then they start asking more questions. They're like, wait, all right, so you're not we're not what you thought. And she's like, this is what I was trying to say. Like, I didn't know how to like, she's like, as y'all asking me the questions, I'm able to explain it better. Like, for you to understand the situation, it's not the way you guys are thinking, or the way everybody else thinking, or what they've seen in that video. And that's when I'm like, I get it now. Okay, because before I'm like, I didn't go over the top, and I'm like, this chick is bugging the hell out. You're tripping. If you want some shit like this, I'm afraid of her teaching another young woman like this, ABC and D. But if it's like that situation playing out that way, but it's like, honestly and truthfully, still the message itself, because I may have got an understanding of what it was, but the people who heard this viral video, these young girls who heard that viral video, they didn't get the explanation. They just got that one part.
I'm not gonna lie to you, as a female, my stance on even with hearing the additional information, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit's still retarded as shit. It's an L. You gotta come up. I treat it like an investment. You're not promised to have money again tomorrow. You should have pulled out while it was early, and you were still in profit. Just an L. Like,
okay. The one thing that I would say to that, she's heavily submissive.
That's nice.
Like, no. It makes the whole difference. Her heavily submissive is, I will do this whole thing here, but I'm not, like, if you can take care of this, I feel like, even me as a man, if I don't got that money, I can understand that type of woman.
Yeah, but she needs a contract. Being a submissive, a person that's actually fully submissive, not just you have submissive nature, like an actual person that's submissive, meaning we have an agreement, meaning that you pay for these things and I do this, or this is the relationship to whatever capacity it is, whether you have sex or don't have sex, right? But this is the nature of the relationship. Those type of things have literal contracts. So what she put into place would be fine if she ran herself like the business she's trying to be right now.
Well, I don't get it.
Well, the thing is, she's not. the viral video caused for her to do this. You got something here. She's not trying. I guess the way you just said it was kind of like she's trying to live off this. No, the internet shot it up, and she's just going to profit off the situation because it's already there. She did not. She doesn't. On the pot. I don't understand why. She's like, I don't understand why everybody's going crazy. I don't even understand.
I mean, based off of what she said there, for me, like, that little snippet.
When you watch it, I should have said it before. Watch the Fresh and Fit. When you see that chick, you're gonna be like, that's not the same. That's not the same energy at all. It's not even the same energy.
Like the video, she's trying to mark it off of that.
But she's trying to clean it up.
No, it ain't clean it. You're not getting it. I mean, she doesn't understand why it blew up. She doesn't even understand how she's in that predicament. She's confused. It's not like, oh no, I gotta be. It's not like her faking the funk. I don't know why I don't even know I'm. But the fact that I'm here, I'm a capitalize. I might as well try to do something since I'm here. This guy pulled me into a lifestyle. I didn't know this video was gonna go viral, but fuck it, that viral video is now helping me create a brand that I can do now. I would never fall in a situation like that.
No, I'm not speaking to that. I'm just speaking of what she's saying is stupid. Like, I don't think, like, what I say is, listening to what she just said, would you date her openly and just be like, yeah, I'm down for that, to pay for your lifestyle, even if we break up, I'm still going to pay for your car note. I'm still going to pay for your life. Would you be willing to do that? I'm never doing that. That's what I'm speaking to. I get what you're saying about the come up, but no, because I think it's two different conversations. It's two different conversations. No, because I'm saying it's two different. I think it's two different conversations. What we're talking about is what she said specifically, and I feel what we're addressing is what she's saying is stupid. No, it's nobody in their right mind is gonna co-sign. Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend, but he still has to pay for my shit. I think that's what I'm speaking to. I think you're speaking to the come up of what she's like coming up off of that, and I get that. But to me, it's no matter what she does, whatever come up she does, because the video went viral.
I wasn't talking. I only mentioned that the come up was the last piece into
where you
basically was saying like, is this something? Nah, what I was talking about was totally what you were saying. This wasn't something that she explained. It wasn't just a boyfriend who instantly were fucking once we met. This was it's the whole situation.
But after the breakup, does any of that matter?
It does, because the way that they met was not the same.
I'm not doing nobody. Only the mother of my child. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He must be a person of a certain caliber of money. But as we sit here, a majority of the population that is a regular average earning the regular salary. No one is co-signing, yeah, what she's doing, we get it.
Okay, no, but if you are, you guys could send us an email, and you guys could, shoot your shot.
She wants to email. She said if you are.
But,
this conversation, the conversation is only opinionated by those who can't afford it. Only opinionated.
That's not true.
Because, how?
I could afford to pay for a girl's apartment right now. It doesn't mean I want to do it. That doesn't matter. Like that's what I'm saying. It depends on the guy.
It depends on the person. It depends. Everyone's
it's just my personal thing where it's just like,
for example,
that's dumb to me.
For instance, if I cut out every single thing I do solely just to do that, then I could do it. But there's a guy who doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter to him. This income is different. Like, he's not even remotely thinking of that conversation. You gotta understand what I'm saying. Now, I don't have it. I have the opinion because I don't. I have the. Yo, nigga, you know what I work for? This nigga is like, I don't give a fuck. I make money here. I'm opinionated because I don't have it. That's not an opinion. This is the world we live in. What I'm saying is not a fucking opinion. So
if you had it, you would be fine with it?
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Only those who don't have. Do you get what I'm saying?
But I'm asking you, if you did have it, would you?
What I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying, but it sounds like you're saying
nobody
if you
at that
have
caliber was actually even arguing about this.
No, but I'm saying what you're trying to say is if you do have it.
No, I'm not.
Then
you're sticking it to me. I'm making it clear again. I'm say it again.
Those who say like you.
Hold on. Just repeat it.
Those who don't. It's an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Those who do, they're not even talking about this shit at all.
In a Pentecostal church, the way that it was getting deep in
So motherfuckers ain't even so like
haven't paid no mind
like
at all.
pretty much was like say like if you're born into wealth or whatever, and so you was rich from the jump.
Different mindset,
doing what that person did.
He
It
wouldn't.
wouldn't come across his mind because
But what I'm
it's
more
like a rich
speaking
kid
to
buying
is
cars and shit like this is new to me.
let me be clear. I'm not speaking to his mindset. We're speaking about the woman and her words and her actions. You yourself said, for the young girls that are watching that caught that can't be the message that's passed. That's what I'm speaking to. We're speaking about the opinions. I don't care about any of that. What I'm saying is it's not right. It doesn't matter whether I'm rich or poor. None of that matters. I'm not gonna. None of that matters. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Yo, that's her lifestyle." It doesn't matter.
The semantics that you're.
focus.
I guess this.
Y'all just breaking up the mics.
It's been a while.
The back and forth that you're having, Prada, is the rich and poor. What I'm trying to say is
Just the
between
rich?
that,
Right? This is what I'm saying.
However, rich, wealthy, however, and I don't want to say poor, but the people who don't have it's a little less fortunate or more or less, however you want to state that. The dialect and the talk, the way the brain looked at this situation is not the same, right? So I'm taking it out of even as a person open-minded, so I can think to that capacity. If you completely shoot it out, right, and it's just the public. Now you talk to the people who are healthy, and you ask them about this, right, and if you talk to the people who actually are not. Mm-hmm. The people who are not will be the ones who are more highly opinionated on it. The ones who do have it are not. That's all I'm saying. No one's saying anything about our personables about the situation. Just on that alone. But if you want to get down to your personable, like a personable, I wouldn't like that because then it would shift the world very wrong and awkward. Because then every woman would want to be treated like that, which means every man would have to make that amount of money, which is impossible. That makes things just unbalanced. That's reality. What I'm speaking of is just the reality of the way that these two different separate sides live. They don't talk in the same. This is why this woman even exists. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? She's not a created character. She exists because of those guys. Mm-hmm. That's why it has to make sense. That's why we can't get mad at it because we are not the guy. See, you're not the guy that created her. I'm not the guy that created her. You're not the guy that created her. The guy who I'm talking about who doesn't care about this created her. Right? So this is where we could talk about this back and forth and say it's not right because we know to us because of people who are hardworking.
I created a few. How you know that?
Right.
I created a few.
But a motherfucker, dude,
I'm dead ass.
This is no way.
Yeah.
Like we'll be able to understand that capacity. Until we get there, if you get there, then it's like, but since we're here and know that people like that exist, I would have my money like, I still wouldn't give it to you because I know you exist and I know why you exist. But knowing me, if I was single, wasn't married, I'm tricking the fuck out. Are you stupid?
I'm not.
Are you stupid?
But it's
the money don't matter to me. Why would I care?
I'm tricked on a lot of females. I'm tricked on a lot of females, but I'm not paying your car note and I'm not paying your mortgage.
Opinions besides the ones I want around.
It's a, you know what it is? No. I know. I have something to add to it, but I'll wait until we get to the next section because it actually kind of goes together.
Who's the next one?
Say that shit.
Nah, I don't.
Because it has to do with the fact that probably more money in
can't say it, but like I mean, like I big got what you said, but it hit my head when I thought back to the situation. Like, oh shit, okay, all right.
What, you was tricking?
You
was tricking?
Think about what I'm saying.
I was tricking. I used to trick.
Chicken. I don't know. I don't know the. Continue. I'm just gonna pass on that.